Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. So, I want to say Drew Barrymore is not a scab, because she's getting a lot of cancelling and trolling and that. Not only is she not alone, but I'm not sure if she's actually done anything wrong. Now, basically, my understanding is talk shows and daytime TV shows, they are under different rules than movies and so forth. So a lot of the talk shows are going ahead. The View started up. They've been going for a few days and no one said anything. And they were working after the strike, the writer's strike, and they were just working without a script, basically. They were just, talking amongst themselves, basically. And you can't really tell much of a difference. So no one said anything about that. God, who's that old grey-haired guy who used to be on, like, one of those Tonight shows or something? He's coming back. Jennifer Hudson's coming back. Basically, the talk shows are coming back. They're just doing it without a script. They're not doing the scripted scenes they would normally do, the monologues and stuff like that. They're just doing basic interviews where they're thinking of the questions themselves. And some people are accepting this and saying they have the right to do that. They've negotiated this. Other people are saying that they're basically throwing away their writers because they're basically saying, well, if Hollywood's not going to pay you, we'll just work without you, which is not the message. But they do want to get all the other people that they employ actually working. So I can kind of understand that on some level, but at the same time, the point of a strike is that you strike. So some people go back to work, or only some people suffer. It doesn't really work because Hollywood knows, well, we can divide and conquer. So yeah, I don't think she's a scab. But the other argument I've heard is that even if she produces the show without writers and does it by like the rules, she's still supplying content for one of the struck studios, and supposedly the show itself is struck because it works for one of those parent corporations, or the where it's actually showing. I'm not exactly sure what the connection is, but they're connected to one of the major studios. So that's why people are saying she can't do it. But my understanding is she's been told she can, and that there are rules, and that some people have exceptions and some people can. You can work within the rules. Some studios are working within the rules, agreeing to the new rules, whereas other people, or the rules that the other studios are trying to get through to the other the writers. They want to. It's just a mess. I really don't know. I don't think she's a scab. I don't think she's doing anything wrong, so long as she sort of plays by the rules. But other people are saying no, it's just a matter of you can't create any content for any of the studios that are struck. And I'm like, well, then how's The View working for ABC? How are these other people going to work? And that is the sort of point that people are saying, well, we need to work. We're not writers, we're not actors, and we need to work. And if a show can go ahead without a writer or an actor, they should do it. And that sort of undermines the whole point of striking, but I sort of understand, and I'm sort of okay. Like, I was watching The View. It's not like I'm not watching them at a protest or something. So yeah, but I don't know. Is Drew Barrymore a scab? I don't know. I'm sure she would have the proper counsel, and the people who are criticising her are just making assumptions and talking out of just from what they've seen on the news, and they don't actually know what is actually happening behind the scenes. But I don't know. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks.